Do players at your table find selling loot and shopping a little boring? Then stick around for a look inside Auction Encounters, a new supplement for D&D 5e. Hi, Bob here, and welcome to Bob World Builder, the D&D channel where we improve our games together. Subscribe for new videos every Wednesday under your subscriptions tab. Now, an introduction from the author, Tyson Van Overhill from Double Crescent Productions.
Hi, I'm Tyson Van Overhill, the writer for Auction Encounters. Between adventures, I wanted to do something other than just pass the DMG around and have the players pick stuff to buy. The game was already going a bit slow, and I'd been dabbling in roll-offs, so it was a perfect opportunity to add a bit of tension with the players rolling against me, and it worked better than expected. One of the players lost an auction and then asked to track down the winner to negotiate for the item. It was the perfect opportunity for me to introduce an NPC for the next adventure. While working on this supplement, I was struck by the opportunities auctions present. Beyond being dynamic settings for encounters that require more subtlety than a longsword, or a way for players to spend their gold, they're a great way to get player buy-in. Players want a thing, they come this close to getting it, and now you can direct them to who has it. They could be a new quest giver, or the new big bad, but wherever it is, your player has already bought in. And the best part is, it doesn't require new systems, just existing concepts from 5e used in new and interesting ways. And that's what we try and do at Double Crescent Productions.
While this is not a paid promotion, Tyson sent me a review copy, and if you'd like to help me make better videos, check out Auction Encounters on July 25th using the affiliate links in the description. Okay, replace shopping with adventure. That's really what this supplement is all about, and I love the art here, a half-orc auctioneer selling off some high-end items. Credits. Again, reviewer version, so not everything is complete yet, but looking at our table of contents, we see that after a short intro, most of this supplement is devoted to 7 NPCs who may show up at these auctions, and as promised, 7 auction encounters. Then in the appendices, you get lots of tables for item prices. Everything from tons of carved stone to property deeds, and from bulk weapons to magic item ingredients. Definitely useful if your players own any kind of business or stronghold. Then, 10 original, mostly magic items, rewards for the included quests, and a few creature stat blocks. Alright, since time immemorial, auctions have been used to trade unique or expensive items. Art, artifacts, collectibles, horses, cattle, random junk, or confiscated items. They bring people together from all walks of life and across great distances, for not just commerce, but an opportunity for socializing, machinations, and conflict. Instead of the drawn-out process of creating magic items or the setting-breaking ye olde magic item shop, auctions provide a transitory opportunity for the fighter to acquire that flaming, poisoning, raging sword of doom TM they have been eyeing. For DMs, auctions are settings for intrigue and adventure, as well as presenting players hooks into your plot. So you could use auctions anytime your party needs to buy and sell goods because they can happen in small towns and big cities, and they're a great way to introduce allies and enemies and to break the monotony of shopping by adding a little non-violent competition. All of the rules for running auctions are in this section, and they're available separately on DriveThruRPG, link below. We're mostly going to focus on the people, places, and items offered in this supplement, but the premise is ability duels. Kind of like skill challenges, but more like combat between bidders, relying on insight checks with details on how other party members can assist with investigation, deception, history, persuasion, and performance checks, as well as information on tracking and buying directly from the winner if your player loses. Okay, these 7 NPCs can shift the flow of auctions, changing DCs, adding complications, and being resources for bidding party members. And this document generally does not specify race, age, gender, or locations, so these truly are personalities that you can apply to an NPC already in your setting. Churi Gamwich, a jolly halfling working for a villainous patron, perhaps your story's next antagonist. Churi will hire assassins to retrieve lost items from successful party members. Definitely a great hireling for your game's villain. Landgrave Humphrey Berengerus, a noble who wants rare items to show off wealth, taste, sophistication, and superiority. Landgrave's info includes 7 unique bodyguard retinues for different levels of play. Rera, the half-orc drover found only at small auctions who might be selling loot from fallen adventurers, fencing items for bandits, or seeking items to protect their herd. Rera has 3 random tables for determining their current herd. And I love this NPC because small town, low-level play is my favorite. But for you who love upper-tier, interplanar adventures, you'll like the Broker. An agent for entities whose very presence would destroy lesser beings, but bound by an ancient contract to never take an item wrongfully, the broker can offer information and great boons to winning party members. The Adventures and Hooks section lists 8 types of auctions. I'm partial to county fairs, secret auctions, and auctions of forfeiture. Oh, that stronghold you just bought for a low price? Yeah, there's a bunch of bandits squatting in there, a dungeon underneath, and an undead cult leader who used to own it and wants it back. This section has 28 adventure hooks based around items, a great resource for any MacGuffin-style adventures, and 7 fleshed out auction scenarios for levels 1 through 12, and they include potential complications if things seem too easy. I'm a fan of the Tier 1 adventure where a caravan of auctioning drovers has a bandit spy in their midst, and the party can take a bribe or expose the spy and fight the bandit gang. And a simple plan, a Tier 2 adventure where a noble hires party members not to bid at an auction, but to see who wins a legendary warhammer that could shift the balance of power in the region. Half the party must actually infiltrate the auction as caterers, guards, or appraisers, and there's another party running a heist for the warhammer. Appendix 1 has about 30 auction tables organized by item type and rarity that make excellent reference sheets for pricing bulk goods that characters would need to run a farm, tavern, or keep, and they're a great world-building tool for making broad estimations about the economies of towns and cities in your game. I really like the promissories section on commissions, property deeds, and titles, because adventuring rights, hunting rights, and mining rights aren't things I usually consider in my games. Appendix 2 has 10 original items, most of them magic items, included in the adventures, and one that I will be including in my games is the Message Totem, an uncommon wondrous item that functions like a pair of walkie-talkies. The Story Rewards appendix mostly contains boons the party receives for actions in the adventures, but some of them, like Disruptive Guest from the Simple Plan quest, are negative marks on their reputation that they will have to work to erase. Overall, I think D&D auctions are a unique idea, and I'm excited to have them in my games. So check out Auction Encounters on July 25th and these videos for more great D&D content. Thank you for watching, and keep building.